Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Last time we completed the first half of the trial and determined that Nagito's cause of death was suicide. Or was it? Today, we wrap up the trial. But first, a word from Monami.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities? Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is, no matter what. Alright, let's get back to the parts of this game I can actually perform on. Oh wow, okay. So they threw the Monokuma file in there, so am I gonna have to like grab something and then consent? Or, ooh my god, my health.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
And I don't have the one that heals me if I concentrate, damn it!
It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds... maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Yeah. The real cause of Nagito's death is there is something I overlooked.
Let us consider a different
I probably should have
fatal
paid
wound.
attention to see if there was anything I could suck
not
up
the
as
knife
opposed to
in his right
trying
hand,
to
right?
hit white noise.
It's not the other wounds, right?
It's there to frickin'
With all those wounds...
what's the word I'm looking for here? Distract
maybe
you,
he
there we
simply
go.
bled to death.
But no, he didn't bleed to death. No.
There's no way he burned
Of course
to
he
death.
didn't burn to death, we could recognize the
Was
body.
the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Okay, well, like something that
Let's
couldn't be
consider a
seen
different
could,
fatal
I
wound.
guess, be
It's
poison.
not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
So let's consent with that,
With all those
shall we?
wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
So technically speaking, I mean,
There's no way he
nah.
burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
There we go.
I agree with that.
Give me my health back, fam. I didn't get a lot of health back off of that. Why did I not get a lot? Okay, fine.
I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, that's right. They don't know about Monokuma's special poison.
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
I like how they say the full name too, like it's a brand. Like, oh yeah, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison. Like, not just a bottle of poison, you know, not any poison, but Monokuma's special poison. That's how you know it's quality. It has the Monokuma seal of approval, fam.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
I mean, is there any other kind?
See, now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
I mean, doesn't that depend on the kind of poison? I could be wrong there, but yeah. Plus, I mean, if you want to go down that road, then shouldn't we have seen blood blotches on Sakura in the first game? I guess she did have the head wound, and that might have like covered up stuff. And I don't know.
there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
Not to mention, Sakura wasn't wearing sleeves. She had on a skirt. And oh, okay.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
That's some fast-acting poison.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Okay, first it was a front tail, now it's a hard tail. Make up your mind.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
You really are.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
This is no time to be kidding.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Please no Hangman's Gambit. Please no. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I can't handle Hangman's Gambit right now. Ooh, only 2? Oh crap, this is gonna be a hard course then. But let's go. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for extreme sports. Steep might not be coming to the Switch, but who really gives a damn, because I didn't hear too many good things about that game anyway. Alrighty then. Let's go. I mean, I say that like I don't own a PS4, but I'm not really clamoring for Steep. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Well, I mean, it wasn't a solid. I mean, liquid, he couldn't drink it, so maybe a gas? Ooh, they got a thin platform for your boy this time. But he's done it. Alright, let's go. Oh god! I should have slowed down. Also, my health. Yeah, might want to be a little cautious here. Just playing it safe. It's very important to play it safe. There's only 2 questions anyway. Frick frack. Alright, so I'm about to get another game over. It's pretty swell. Shit. Help me, please. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. This This is what I'm doing now. Oh my god. I could be going through this a little bit quicker, but look at my health. I'm not going to game over on a fucking logic dive. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Well, his mouth was taped shut. Through his wounds? No. So it has to be through his nose if it was in a gaseous state. Because, I mean, you know, the poison, yeah, I mean, if his wounds were open, I mean, I guess they could get into the bloodstream, but that's not really fast acting. I feel like I should be going very fast, but at the same time, I'm afraid. Oh, come on! Not like that! Really? No! You son of a bitch! Why you gotta throw, like, obstacles after I'm done? Now they're gonna think I'm bad at logic dive because I died, even though I went into, like, the logic dive with low health. So now the game's gonna be like, huh, you fucked up on a logic dive, you suck. But it's like, no, I mean, I did perfectly. I just died on the very last obstacle because I wasn't expecting that shit. But fine. Cutting ahead. Was this because I was talking shit about Steep? I'm not taking back what I said. That game looks so lame. Yeah, Ubisoft does winter sports. Who cares? Oh snap, they change up the colors too, so you can't just like go down the path you remember last time. You actually gotta pay attention to what they're throwing at you. I see you, game. As slow moving as this is, this really does feel like it's the best way to deal with that section. There we go. He's done it. It's not that hard. Alright, so it was gas and it went through his nose. The game heard me talking shit about Steep, and that's why they just threw all that at me.
We assume he inhaled it.
But I stand by what I said. Steep just looks not fun.
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poison gas. She'll be able to explain that mystery too. Well, it was a little bit... Okay, well, I mean, looking back on it now, like I didn't pick up on this until now. But, you know, also the fire. They weren't going to go inside. What was the... Why you didn't breathe it in too? Well, my logic there was that the fire, like, dissuaded you from entering. You're not going to enter a, like, room where everything's on fire. But fine, okay, I guess not. Yeah, nothing in the warning level was just fire neutral. Okay, I mean, maybe you should have said, you know, something about neutralizing the poison or causing it to disappear. But no, your question is, if the poisonous gas is spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us? Probably because you didn't enter the warehouse because of fire. But no, they want to talk about why it was neutralized. Okay, fine. Next time, be specific with your questioning. Like, I'm mad about that one because I feel like I was right, but fine. It was the sprinklers.
I see.
Because hydrolysis.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
I still say it was the fire and Universe Brain Monokuma. Because if you remember, right after the sprinklers put out the fire, Monokuma was like, hey, wait. Now, wait. You don't want to enter there just yet. It hasn't aired out yet. You don't want to breathe in bad chemicals and smoke. So yeah, the warehouse hadn't completely finished airing out. You know, the sprinklers, they were breaking down the gas, but it still needed a little time. And Monokuma couldn't have multiple people dying on him now, could he? Yeah. Anyway.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Or not fully in the warehouse, you know, there's always that, and then plus you were outside, so even if it did get to outside, the air would cause it to disperse, I guess? Though, also, I mean, well, there was an off chance that they could breathe some of it in while standing in the doorway, you know, there is that.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Which I just realized last time sounds a lot like Malos. So, oh my god, Malos in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is just like a weird way of saying malice. And he is an antagonist in that game, so it all makes sense. He's malicious because he's filled with malice because he's Malos. Oh my god! Expanded universal brain. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No. That can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Say what? Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container.
I see!
Because you gotta handle Monokuma's special poison with care.
Talking about the container the poison was kept in?
It is special after all.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Alright, glass no, plastic maybe.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
But the sprinklers kind of cut on, like, not too long after.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
You're totally naive.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. So I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it's like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. Akane was helpful? No, she was helpful in the past. That was mean of me. I'm sorry, Akane. I still like you. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was, please, dear God, please, no. No! Okay, I'm concentrating on this shit right here. Fire grenade, that's what it has to be. I am so flippin' ready for you. Told y'all I'm ready for this shit. Oh, really? Like, there was no way I could even hit that one over there. I wanted that E. Really? How can I even hit some of the ones that aren't even showing up on screen? Oh, wait, no, I need the A. I need a D. Really? Really? Okay, well, that one I probably could have stopped. Too slow. Wait, no, I need that E. I need that E. Got it. Why was that easier than the previous one? I'm actually upset about that.
I see. I got it.
Though, I mean, there were like a few of those where I had no chance because they were happening like on the very edge of the screen. Though I guess that's also my fault because of this TV kind of cutting off like the very like edges of the screen. Even still, like, there was some pretty tight timing on those, but whatever.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
And that would explain why there were no other firefighting materials in the break room.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Pretty high risk, though, because, I mean, what if, like, for example, somebody happened to be carrying a fire extinguisher with them? Not like it would really help in that scenario where the entire warehouse was on fire, and they would probably die the moment they set foot in. Like, okay, I'm going to put out this fire. Oh, no, I'm overcome by smoke. And what is this? That smell. It smells like Monica with special poison. Oh, no. And then they're dead. So, yeah, okay, all right. That plot hole has been sealed, I guess. But what if they found a fire hose? What if there was a fire truck at the military base? What then? What then? All right, now I'm just grasping at straws.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime, could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible! Miss Sonia just said so right now!
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of a... Can I please just finish reading the question? Of a fire grenade were swapped with the poison. Because she said a piece of aluminum seals the fire grenades. And guess what we found in Nagito's room?
I can prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Well, thank you for bringing that up so I don't have to pull out the truth bullet.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. that was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought, the moment Nagito breathed in the poison, were the same? Could that same moment be when we all threw them?
I see.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
What the heck? You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was Nagito. We know that much.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
The person who set the fire, who set the fire was... Well, I mean, if you want to get technical, it was one of us, and that one of us was Akane because she kind of kicked open the door that set off the chain reaction that knocked over the lighter that caused the fire. But technically speaking, Nagito had lit the lighter first, so...
I see.
That was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
Those weren't the same questions, though.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire... Well, we just determined it wasn't suicide. There was no evidence to get rid of. He did have your attention previously. So the only thing that left is... Well, that is left is... to make someone throw the poison.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
Get you all to panic without thinking like, oh wait, there's sprinklers here. We're fine.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault they let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Plus, you know, there's the fact that the poison takes effect immediately. So, he was dead before the spear even hit him.
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
But just imagine if, like, they were actually more aware of their surroundings and didn't panic when the fire started and just looked up and were like, oh wait, there's sprinklers. It'll take care of this fire. Let's just wait for them to do their thing and then we'll just be on our merry way. Then, once everything was subsided, they would have gone to the back and seen Nagito and they'd be like, what the hell are you doing? Because technically he'd still be alive and like he'd still be holding on to the spear and yeah. And then I mean like his only course of action would probably be to like let go or just let them untie him. If he lets go, then hey, open and shut case, suicide. But yeah, just imagine if they actually stayed calm in the presence of fire.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Wow. Okay then.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
Yeah, let's just not go down this path of questioning.
How can you... I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
Kazuichi, I'm getting sick and tired of your shit right now.
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
And, okay, like, tangent. Why is Kazuichi, like, a super popular character from this game, whereas Teru is kind of universally hated? Because Kazuichi kind of morphed into Teru, like, just slowly over the course of this game. I'm just saying. Alright.
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then, I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Alright, getting a little more comfortable in my chair here. Alright, let's do it! Closing argument. Okay, 9 minutes, 30 seconds. Let's go. Alright, look at me. I got my fire grenade, and then I'm gonna reach into my refrigerator. And what was inside Nagito's refrigerator? Nothing we have right here. But look at that evil fucking grin. Holy shit. So I'm gonna put on my gloves. I'm gonna put on my Psycho Mantis gas mask. And then right before switching to poison, I'm gonna peel off the aluminum. Then I'm gonna pour, and then I'm gonna laugh. Then I'm gonna walk in here, and then I'm gonna set it up there. What's placed inside the break room? Something. Nothing that we have though. And then, hey guys, I'm gonna stand here looking all creepy like, and then they're gonna go, and then they're gonna go in here, and then whatever the hell this is. Oh, the fireworks. All right. Meanwhile, I'm setting up the Monokuma Naminos. That was not a good portmanteau. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? Nothing we have here. But anyway, and then I'm going to set that there music. Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful, and triumphant. I'm going to go ahead and swing that up over there. His whole body wasn't tied up. Well, we don't have that just yet. I'm going to lay down and then, hey there, Monokuma, how's it going? Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead, secure this arm, and then I'm going to smile. Because, how do you support the spear? Well, nothing just yet. And then the spear is a hanging, and then in order to hurt himself, we don't have that yet. But then the knife, and then the blood, and then this hurts. Oh well, and then he's looking like this, and then he's gonna set that inside the plushie, and then Nagito propped the knife up with something. That. And then I'm going to raise my hand and bring it down on the buzzer, and oh shit, that actually hurts quite a bit. But oh well, I'm just gonna wait. And then, boom, goes the fireworks. The reason we went to the warehouse was, well, we don't have something like that yet. And then, kick the door open. The Monokuma dominoes fall. Oh, he is black and white just like dominoes. Okay. Then the lighter. And then, oh, it sets the fire. And, hey, we kind of need to do something about this. Let's grab them there fire grenades. Let's toss them there fire grenades. Then fire them there fire grenades. Hit that there fire. And then, boom, boom, they break open. Oh, but wait, that purple is poison. Inside the thrown fire grenade was poison. I'm gonna sniff it in. It's overcome my body. And then my hand, it grows weak. Oh no, oops, I let go of the spear. It's falling, it hits. And then the sprinklers go off, and there he is. All right, so what was inside the fire grenade? It was poison. I tied the burned rope to my right hand. Oh, okay, yeah, because he had to do that too. No, but he did that before. before. Was he actually still holding the rope at this point? That's a weird one, but okay. Stock 3. Oh, wait, I know where that screen goes because the reason we went to the warehouse, I'm waiting there. Sneaky, like I'm sneaky. I've mentioned that I'm sneaky because, god damn, I'm sneaky. So then, what was inside his refrigerator? Why wasn't Monokuma's special poison patent pending? Original idea, do not steal. Okay, what do we have? What can go right there? What's placed inside the break room? Nothing. Was it beyond the Monokuma panel? The oil lighter. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. His little makeshift Rube Goldberg machine. How did he support the spear? Yeah, okay. That was before. How the hell did he get the tape on him in that short time? Oh, okay. I won't question it, just accept it. Alright, so here's that question mark. Most places at the break room. A lot of fire grenades, yo. And then I guess? But it was kind of wrapped around the back of his head? That's amazingly hard to do with one hand. Okay.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base.
Suddenly very upset that they don't actually have like a small little tiny trademark symbol next to Monokuma's special poison. Would have been a nice touch.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
They're not letting me check the transcript there, but no, he couldn't have fallen unconscious. The poison acts immediately. Whatever.
This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
I actually quite like this picture. Also, Hajime with the hunchback
should be
there.
The truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
Are you saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What Nagito believed in? Well, I mean, to some extent, yeah, he kind of did, but also his talent.
I see.
Nagito didn't believe in hope. Get out of here with
Believed
that
in his
slander.
talent as the ultimate lucky student.
I mean, despair. Nagito didn't believe in despair. He believed in hope. Yeah, no. I wasn't slandering you, Nagito. No. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. More than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. Just a little escape and it was some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder pointed toward you, and pull the trigger. So you really did it. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood. I thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it. That, you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck, it's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm left with the red mark? Ha, for someone called the unlucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hajime said it wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. Did we just freaking have a flashback within a flashback? Holy crap! I was lucky, that's why I got picked for cleaning duty just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is. The traitor.
I see!
Because he said he was going to reveal the traitor one way or another.
Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then, it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that!
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
God, this just... Damn, like, man, no matter how many times I see this, it's just... Fuck this game. Man, it hurts. It always hurts. I was in so much denial my first time, like, with this case. Like, I was even, like, desperately like, no, please, like, anyone but her. Like, it has to be Hajime because, you know, he doesn't know who he is. Or Kazuichi because he wanted to press the vote so much. Or Sonya because she's just so weird and how she was able to figure out so many things on her own. And, you know, like... the non-Japanese name and ultimate princess. That what are you gonna do with a ultimate talent like that? But no, it's her, unfortunately.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Damn it!
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
I know, that's what I said. I said, damn it. Why? This is... I mean, this nonsense is... Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
That's exactly how I felt too. I was like, God damn it. It makes total sense too. I guess I was just being blinded because, yeah, like in my first playthrough, I maxed out like her free time events immediately because Ultimate Gamer. Like, just, and she's a likable character. That's why this just like hurts so much.
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
But please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here. Is that the only way? Oh boy. PTA time. Once again, I'm going to have to check the controls because it's been a hot minute, but I think I'll be fine. Got to remember, fever time, it is broken, and then, you hold on, and then you hold to reload, and okay. Standing up, because I ain't about to screw up. Wish me luck. All right, let's go.
Hajime, you stupid face.
I'm sorry,
All
what?
right along. I won't let you. Burst open and mix. I can't lose. I won't let you. Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. First open and mix. Chucky and I aren't best friends.
Monomi's notebook.
This is the end.
Fever Time makes that so easy. Yeah. And also, burst open and mix. Was that a freaking like reference to an anime or something?
I discovered a notebook.
Feel like I heard
And
that
saw
before.
your logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too, so that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No. The truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that entry. The final dead room. The foreshadowing, man!
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to the Octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Biz. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
But then nobody will be saved.
Make your argument.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't want to believe it, but have to move forward. Have to move toward the path she's showing us. So yeah, one thing that's a little wrong there. Sonya said that the only one who knew that the bombs were fake were her.
Use the card reader right away?
But that's
If she's a traitor,
kind
she
of
would have been more
incorrect
cautious.
because crap. We heard it in her own account
If that bomb was fake or
that someone else
not, the only person who
witnessed
knew it was a fake was
this going on,
me.
and that someone else was Monami.
That's not it.
That's a sneaky me to hit. Holy crap. I say that like me is a normal thing you have to hit. Just a sneaky word to
That's not
hit.
it. Sonya shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real.
Yep, see, she's right there.
You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that! Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonya.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Alright, time for a rebuttal showdown. Got a lot of truth blades here. Let's see how this goes.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh no. Sonya, she's panicking pretty badly. I won't have enough words if I count her right away. Might be best to wait for Sonya's words.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Crap! Alright, fine. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way then. By old-fashioned, I mean I'm just gonna have to wait for
Even if she knew
these
the bomb
both
was
to show
fake,
up.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Alright.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami. who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Oh crap, wrong button to
Monokuma
press.
said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If so, you could not declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Oh god, okay, I screwed that up. But at least you got to see her argument there.
Even if she knew the
Looks
bomb
like you
was
gotta
fake,
actually, like, be careful when you,
that
throw
does
out
not
your
prove
blade.
Chiaki is the traitor. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Yep, because Monokuma even said himself that he didn't tell anyone this fact.
Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint, and you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm gonna tell you now for the first time. I feel relieved.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it! We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
And so we get the results. Lay it on me. How horrible did I do? Yep. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. And somehow I get a B. Like, wow. The hell was this? Was that the, no, that had to be the... do they count game overs? I wish they would tell you like the exact game that was like in each one. So I'm guessing this was that Logic Dive, this was that Hangman's Gambit, and this was... I don't even know. Oh well, so yeah, that's the end of this trial, and oh boy, is it a doozy. It is, in fact, a doozy. So yeah, what's going to happen next? You're going to have to wait and see next time. So, thank you all for watching, have a great day, and see you next time when we find out what happens to Chiaki, the Ultimate Gamer, in Let's Play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. And goodbye, viewers.